All right, so this is your reading for I guess 926. All right, but if you look at the first page, like the biggest thing here is if you look right there, right? So savings and saving, right? So when we're talking about saving, all that means is that we're just not spending money, right? And when we're talking about savings, well, that's the money that we've actually put aside, right? So we've got a goal in mind, and we're going to save it for something in the future. All right, flipping over, if we look at this page, these two pages together, all right, see if I can't get them both at the same time. I'm sorry, the little thing keeps bouncing all over the place on me. Okay, so some things that are very important here. Certificate of deposit, just like we talked about in class today, right? And all this is it's just something that basically it shows that we've loaned the bank money, right? So we've given money to the bank, and then they're going to use it for whatever they want. All right, the next thing, a financial asset, financial system. Those aren't, I hate saying not too terribly important, but not really something that we're going to be looking at a lot in class. So we can probably just skim over there. A financial intermediary, that one's kind of important. That is someone who basically goes in between two groups of people, right? So a financial intermediary, if you look over here on the graph on this side right here, right? That's what a financial intermediary does. Is they're basically the middleman, more or less, right? So they're going to take money from households and businesses, and they're going to channel it to other places, right? So they're going to send it to other folks. They're going to send it to maybe the government, to other businesses, whatever it may be. And you can pretty much look at a financial intermediary almost like a bank, right? So they're going to take money from one group of people and they're going to move it to another. So if you remember looking at our standards, right, how it says that financial institutions are groups that move money from one group of borrowers to the group of savers, well, that's exactly what it is. All right, moving on. All right, so the first thing right here, okay, is a non-bank financial institutions, right? Again, probably nothing really that big of a deal because this is something that's not really in our standards. A finance company, maybe need to pay a little bit of attention to that, but really all a finance company is it's just a company that really pretty much specializes in making loans, right? And they're making loans directly to consumers. And the reason why it's not that big of a deal is because most of the time, banks take care of this today, right? A pension fund, right? This is something kind of like we talked about in class today about retiring, right? You'll hear a lot of folks as they get close to retire talking about their pension. And this is kind of like the retirement that I said that I have, right? Where basically all a pension is going to be is it's a certain amount of money you're going to get every single month, right? And you're going to keep getting that money over and over and over again. All right, so the next big one right over here is risk, right? So, and you can see what your book calls it, but really all risk is it's just we're taking on some kind of uncertainty, right? So there's some uncertainty that we're willing to deal with, and usually the reason why is because of this right here, right? Because of the risk return relationship. All right, we're willing to take big risks because we're hoping for a bigger a big return. All right. So honestly, as far as the reading is concerned, that's probably about it in a nutshell. It's kind of a good summary overall. Again, it wouldn't hurt if you actually read through it, but there you have it. If you got questions, ask.